Yeah, I walked through hell, but I never called it home. The devil knows my history, God knows my name. Warlike Praise! Warpath Gospel, scars in every chapter. Pain made a weapon, faith became the armor. Death kept calling, but the king spoke louder. Now I walk through darkness like it's already conquered. Warpath Gospel, let the whole world hear it. I don't fear the grave, I know who buried fear in it. They tried to break my soul and make the damage permanent, but God rebuilt a soldier from the pieces they were finished with. I was raised where the floorboards memorized the violence, where a child learned survival from interpreting the silence. Had a head full of sirens and a chest full of winners. Every wound became a doorway, every demon tried to enter. I was shaking hands with hatred, almost signed across the line. Had revenge inside my mouth with every reason to justify it, but the rage was just a cage with my reflection locked inside it. If I murdered who I hated, I'd become what I despise. So I bury my excuses, put the shovel through the bullshit, cut the strings of every idol trying to make me worship. Culture sells a coffin and convinces you his purpose, paints a chain in solid gold and tells a slave that he is worthless. Nah, I don't kneel before applause, algorithms or a label. I would rather lose the crowd than trade the truth to fill a table. They can blacklist every record, turn their backs and pull the cable. My foundation ain't a platform, it was built beneath the stable. I've got scripture in my lungs, got the battle in my bones. When the enemy reminds me of the man I was before, I remind him of the stars. This that Warpath Gospel, scars in every chapter. Pain made a weapon, faith became the armor. Death kept calling, but the king spoke louder. Now I walk through darkness like it's already conquered. Warpath Gospel, let the whole world hear it. I don't fear the grave, I know who buried fear in it. Tried to break my soul and make the damage permanent, but God rebuilt a soldier from the pieces they were finished with. Look, I've been clinically cynical, mentally miserable, living like forgiveness was a weakness for the pitiful. Every little trigger turned physical and visceral.